Hi. Welcome to the second episode of Third Eye. Today, Carl and I are talking about the song Fra-gee-lay, which it means fragile, but you can't read. We don't know what people don't know what fragile means, so they read it as Fra-gee-lay. That's the meaning of that.
I don't know where I got that from. I feel like I've seen that joke before or heard that joke or something.
Oh.
So I just took it. I'd like to point out we're wearing the same outfit, not because we're unclean, but because it's the same day as the last one when we're recording this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just looks weird, you just sort of go, those people are wearing the same t-shirt again. It's weird.
Yeah, we haven't showered in a week.
We have.
I haven't. Well, actually, no.
No one needed to know that.
This is about Fra-gee-lay, the writing and the recording, the production and the meaning.
Do you want to tell the story of it? Because it directly continues from Wayne Kerr, really.
So this is parallel. A continuation of my bass amp story.
Bass amp mishap.
The bass amp
mishap.
The bass amp mishap of the Wayne Kerr story. As we all know, some band broke my bass amp and they're like, wankers, lol. So I took my bass amp to the music shop and they're like, yeah, we'll fix it for you. We just have to send it to the other end of the country for them to fix it. So they shipped the amp up to Auckland. Lo and behold, everyone in Auckland is on holiday. So they couldn't fix it for 6 weeks because they were all on holiday.
Which is an interesting way to run a business, really.
Well, no, because they had... Oh, no, that's what it was. The one person...
The admin staff.
No, actually, I got it wrong. So, they sent it up to Auckland. The engineer who was supposed to be fixing it had COVID.
Oh.
And couldn't go in.
It's not quite a holiday.
No. He had COVID and couldn't go in. So he had to wait a while for that to happen. And then they were like, oh, we can start looking at it. And then I heard nothing for a long time. And then I got the call. It's just like, oh, we've fixed it up. We put in a new speaker, put in new stuff so it works.
It was a new tweeter as well, wasn't it?
There's a new tweeter. A new speaker. It was some Yamaha speaker they put in.
Oh, was it just some random...
Yeah, but they're like, oh, we put in a better speaker for you. I'm like, well, okay, as long as it works. Then they ship it back down, which took bloody forever. And it got to the music shop, and they're like, your amp is here to pick up. So I picked it up, and I took it home, and I'm like, can't wait to plug this in and see what it sounds like. I opened the box. The speaker...
The baffle
of
which is the wood panel that the speaker attaches to.
The wood panel that the speaker was attached to was...
Well, it was attached to the speaker.
Oh, it wasn't attached to anything else. It was broken in many places. It was caved in. It was not good. It was the cabinet box bit was split on the outside. There was cracks everywhere. It was dented in most places. So I looked at it going, I don't think that's what it should look like.
No, you sent me some photos. And
I had to take photos of it.
It's not quite right.
And I was like, oh, fuck. I don't think Carl can fix... This is a big mishap. Carl can't fix this one.
That's a lot of glue.
So that's a lot of glue. So I called up the music shop as soon as I got home. Like, oh, yeah, I just picked up my bass amp. It's broken. And they're like, broken? I'm like, yeah, it's caved in. It's caved. It's gone. It's pretty bad. And then the dude's just...
That's a closed casket.
Yeah, it's like... yeah, it's gone. And then the dude on the phone's just like, oh, bummer. He used explicit language, but he was like, oh, okay. Bring it back in. So I had to bring it in tomorrow because they just closed. So I brought it back tomorrow, the next day.
Yeah, say I brought it back tomorrow is a really interesting mix of past and sort of pretense.
I brought the amp back to the music shop the next day.
Mm.
And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty broken. He's just like, yeah, that's pretty good. How did you plug it in? Did you test it? How did it sound? I'm like, I didn't plug that in. Why would I plug that in? It's broken. I can see it. And he's just like, oh, I bet it sounded really good too. I'm like, I'm not plugging that in. It's not together.
Well, you can still plug it in.
I could still plug. I didn't try to plug it in. I didn't plug it in because it's just like, oh well.
There are a couple of risks.
If you plugged it in, and well, yeah, there's a couple of risks as well. It probably wasn't wired up properly. But it's just like, well, because you plugged it in, you played it. We didn't break it, so that's on you.
What?
I don't know.
Is that what they tried to say?
No, that's what I thought they would say.
That's what you thought they'd say.
That's what I thought was assuming. So I was like,
Well, you thought they were going to try to say, oh, it must have vibrated itself.
Yeah.
Into
it's just like, oh, you played it too loud.
Into
and it
splinters.
caved itself in. So I'm like, anyway.
You played so loudly that you created a black hole inside the...
Yeah.
Inside the amplifier that imploded it.
Yes. So anyway, I was like, it's broken. What are you going to do about it? And they're like, well, clearly the courier company smashed it in. So we're going to have to get evidence. I have to make a claim against the courier company.
Mm.
And then they were like, oh, we'll send it back up to Auckland to get fixed. I'm like, him?
Send what to Auckland?
They're going to send my broken box up to Auckland to get fixed. And I'm just like...
wonder if they'd use the same courier company.
I don't know what they were doing.
You have to wonder about courier companies because I mean, it wasn't just that got broken. I've had a few things show up in just weird states.
Yeah,
but that was for me. That was the most chaotic of the damage that I've seen.
But there was they had one amp of the exact same amp. They had one left back in. They had one in stock at the shop. It was the last one in the country, and they're like, I'm like, well, we'll just swap it out. I'll just use this for now. And they're like, we have to get that signed off by the big boss up in Auckland. I'm like, okay, how long will that take? Oh, I'll call him up now.
And then he was on holiday for like a month.
3 months later.
That's a long holiday.
3 months later, I get told he's on holiday.
Oh, big holiday.
Big holiday. It's just like,
does he even still work there?
I don't know. It's just like, so they had to send this bass amp away. I couldn't just take the one in the music shop because it had to get signed off by the big boss who's on holiday for however long. So I'm without a bass amp for a while. And then like a month later, it's like, oh, we can sign it off, but we can't give it to you just yet. Because the big boss has to fly down to Dunedin for something.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, can I have an amp yet?
I didn't know that bit.
Yeah, and just it'll come down to Dunedin and do some more, and then it was a big mess.
Oh,
eventually, this is like 4 or 5 months after my bass amp is broken. I can finally take the one that they have in the shop.
The one you've been looking at for...
The one I've been looking at for...
Staring at.
It's there, and I can have it.
Watching through the window longingly.
And they're like, oh, we've reserved it just for you. I'm just like, yeah, can I take it? No. Finally, they let me take it. It was signed off, and it's just like, you can have this amp. Just,
we haven't broken that one yet.
It hasn't broken yet. But...
we can try harder.
We can try harder. I have been every show. It's like, well, I need to turn the volume up just a little bit so I can hear myself. I haven't turned the master up all the way, but it is at I kind of put it at halfway.
Halfway's a good spot.
Halfway's a good spot. The gain isn't like halfway. The gain is like a third up.
So you use a helix.
But I also use a helix. But I've also gain staged all my everything.
No.
So everything is like, okay, this is at a crisp level of where I need it to be. But anyway, this song Fra-gee-lay is about the courier companies breaking your packages when you order them.
Cameron used to work as a courier, so he describes his song as how much I hate him.
Yeah.
Which is not true.
No. We love Cameron. May you rest.
He's not dead. He's just on holiday or working, depending on who you ask.
He's in our hearts, but
He's just in Europe.
but yeah, this song is about carriers breaking your packages.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I've had broken. There's been a few things. I know one of my Strymon pedals showed up in a box that had been like soaked, so that was interesting. That was just before that, I think. I'm trying to. There's got to be something that's been completely destroyed. Oh, my PRS when I got my PRS.
Ah,
the case came. It came in a case, and the case had been like broken in the box
dang.
by the courier. Which, I mean, that's why I spend money on a case, but they'd like split a hard case.
Far out.
Which is, we take cases on to gigs all the time and on tour and stuff. I don't know how you damaged the thing.
I mean, I damaged my case trying to put it into the boot of my car.
Damaged how though?
Oh, it's just like the edges are like scraped up because the
toe legs, the fake leather stuff on the outside.
The leather
not the
stuff.
wood though.
Not the wood.
No, I'm talking the wood of the case was.
I don't know how you do that.
In more than one piece.
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, it's just a sort of collection of little things that have just sort of slowly driven me to write lyrics about it.
Yeah.
But I think it started with the guitar riff. A lot of this stuff did start with the guitar riff.
A lot of stuff started with the guitar riff, and then we put lyrics in later.
I think I just wrote. There's the verse and the chorus. Do you want to play that?
Oh,
I think that's called Courier Song. It's a
Courier?
file called Courier Song.
Yeah.
I don't know. I must have written the lyrics at a similar time, but
Yeah.
I just needed to write the guitar down or record the guitar.
Yeah.
So this is just the guitar. We don't have to listen to the whole thing.
Okay.
It's not very interesting.
No. But
yeah, it's got the verse and chorus in there.
Verse and chorus in there. Yeah. I mean,
Right? Oh,
sorry.
stopped it. It still had that.
Yeah.
So it started there.
It started there. So that was the start of writing that.
The only difference in the guitar part is that
Du-du-du-du-du.
that first
Ba-ba-dum-dum.
because it's there's that. I don't know how to play that. I never learned that. But in that demo, it goes straight to that F sharp. But in the final one, it's
Yeah.
that's horrifically out of tune already, which is wonderful. Goes to a B instead of an F sharp the first time, and then goes to the F sharp the second time.
Yeah.
But it's tuned to E flat, and I can't bother working that out.
No.
Someone else can figure that out if you care.
Yet again, I didn't know what the chords were, so I just wrote my own stuff.
Yeah,
But it worked out.
I don't know what the chords were either, really,
I was just playing.
for the verse,
I was playing.
because you slap like an octave up.
Yeah, I slap. But
Because you're wait,
so it's A in an octave, and then B. But for the
you do
verse,
that, but for the guitar, it's
for the yeah.
it's the other way around.
It's the other way around.
It's quite chaotic.
Oh, is it?
I
Is it
think
the
it's,
other way around?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to play these songs. I only care about the bass.
Because when I'm playing the higher part, you're playing the root.
Oh. Look at that.
Did you not know that?
No. I never pay attention to what the guitar's playing. I just
You've been playing this for like a year.
I do not pay attention to what the guitars are doing. I just know what I'm doing, and it's probably not the right thing.
You're just like, not bass, not interested.
Not bass, not interested. But for the chorus as well, I play because it goes like it goes to that B.
Yeah.
But when it goes to those last chords, the B and then the F sharp, I play the fifth.
What for the? So when it goes down.
Wait, are you playing a B there? Or are you playing the?
That's the F.
Oh, that's an F.
That's the F sharp, I should say.
Give me the guitar. I don't know what I'm playing.
This is a left-handed instrument.
I can play it left-handed.
I don't know if you can.
I can play the root notes left-handed. So it's like. Let's swap this the right way around. Where the hell's the fifth fret? Oh. So it's like...
It's on there. What are you doing?
It's just... What the hell is that? Oh. So I play...
What? I don't know what you're doing because you're playing the wrong strings.
I know, I'm figuring it out in my head. So I go that one. And I get that one. I don't know what I play. It's not right.
I'm sure it is right. So you're saying you're... Ah. So you're going... Is that...
No.
You play the B. You don't play the B.
Do you have a right-handed guitar in here?
Somewhere. It's not an acoustic.
It doesn't matter if it's acoustic or not. I just need a right-handed...
What notes?
I don't know the notes. I don't think about that. It's just muscle memory.
Oh, let me find it.
We'll find a right-handed guitar. I don't know what I'm playing. I'm playing something. So I go dun 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 dun. I'm following the vocal line.
This guitar is covered in dust and it's in quite a state.
That's okay. I'm in quite a state as well. So, oh my gosh. It's like... Oh.
Oh.
So I play... What's that? Oh gosh.
That's the fifth of the B.
That's a fifth of the B.
So you're just playing a fifth of everything. So you're...
Yeah. That's what I play. So I play a fifth of the B and the F sharp.
That's really weird.
It is weird, but it's what the vocals are doing. So I'm playing the vocal line.
And then there's that line that came in somewhere. Who the Cameron came up with
Cameron came up with that.
Oh, that's fun. That's tuned to E standard. This is not.
Yeah.
Whoops. I'd like to say too that guitar cost me a whopping $30.
Wow. Anyway. So yeah, with the chorus, I'm with the B and the F sharp. I'm just playing the fifth because that's what the vocals are doing. They're playing those notes.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know what I sing at any point in time, to be honest with you.
Well, okay.
I just sing notes.
You just sing notes.
They're in the key sometimes.
Yeah.
And it works.
But with that song, it is a slap song for me. But then when it comes to the chorus, I just do fingerstyle. But I just do slap octaves. I don't know why I wrote it like that. I don't know how we wrote the song.
Oh, you tried a couple things.
Did I?
Yeah.
In the writing process?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, they weren't good.
No.
That's why it ended up like this.
Yeah.
I don't remember when the bridge came in either. To the writing.
I don't know how we did that either.
Yeah. I don't know. I also don't know why it sped up. It just had a natural...
Yeah.
With the rest of the rhythm of the song, if you play like a straight rhythm, it's just faster.
Oh, yeah. The bridge goes way faster than...
But the bridge doesn't feel faster
No,
necessarily.
it doesn't.
Not on the guitar,
No.
but the drums.
The drums speed up.
Mm.
I don't know how he wrote that song.
I don't know how that works.
Me neither.
It speeds up quite considerably
It does.
because you're just moving where the rhythm is.
Yeah.
Because I treat the rhythm on the guitar weird,
Mm.
and then it just ends up weird.
Yeah.
Where's that second demo? What demos you got?
Well, I've got the.
There's a couple, right?
No, the second one's the Fra-gee-lay demo that we sent to Tom.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's all that was it.
there's obviously something in between that I've missed, but
Oh, there would have been a lot in between that we did, but I don't remember any of it.
yeah, I wasn't going through every practice and having a look at how they developed.
No.
But, I can do that if people are super desperate for me to spend hours of my life listening to all of my mistakes, I will do it. I don't want to do it, but I'll do it.
We'll play the demo that we sent to the engineer. Oh.
The other day I saw the courier flying. Thought he went my package. Struck his van, drove as fast as I can before I could assess the damage. Now I'm stuck with a parcel that's my dead. What am I supposed to do? Wow! What's the Chile even mean? Is it French or Portuguese? What's the Chile even mean? It's parcel smashed to smithereens. Somebody dropped the ball, so I better call customer service. Let me on home. Nobody's there, nobody cares. This whole music is getting old. What's Fra-gee-lay even mean? Is it French or Portuguese? What's Fra-gee-lay even mean? Must have smashed to smithereens.
Good timing on that. I didn't say the thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the Chile even mean? Is it French or Portuguese? What's the Chile even mean? Parcel smashed to smithereens. What's the Chile even mean? Is it French or Portuguese? What's the Chile even mean? Parcel smashed to smithereens.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we cut the bridge solo bit down.
We cut everything in half there.
Yeah.
Because it goes through that chord progression twice. And that. We
Yeah.
cut that.
Yeah.
Only need that once. Forget about that. Boring. Don't
Yes.
need it. Solo's like halved.
Yeah.
Solo's in key
Yeah.
now, which thank God.
Big improvement.
Big improvement. I don't know what I was thinking.
No.
Not F sharp, obviously.
No.
Um,
And then the ending, we slowed that down, but that was good old. Our producer Steve was like, "Oh, for the ending, you need to just do a bomb, bomb."
I mean, we had slowed it down already.
Yeah.
A little bit, but he wanted it more.
He wanted it more.
He wanted it more. But yeah, no, the solo came out way more melodic than that because
Yeah.
like you hear it in the demos, except for that first one of Wayne Kerr for some strange reason, which is like actually decent.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of like, just like noodling,
Yeah.
like pointless stuff,
Yeah.
and then it turns. You know, I don't know. I think I sort of made a conscious decision that I wanted stuff that was memorable,
Memorable. Yes.
which is like that singable thing. Brian May talks about it with Bohemian Rhapsody and stuff.
Mm.
He sang it first
Yeah.
before he wrote that solo, but oh, he cannot bend on an acoustic.
No. Yeah. And then for the start, I found a cool synth sound on my Helix. I'm like, that's just gonna go in.
He sure did.
Too bad.
He
That's
sure did.
I found a synth sound. I'm like, I'm gonna use that.
When we recorded the final one, didn't you use a double bass?
When we were in the studio,
You tried.
I tried to use a double bass with the synth pedal, and it did not work. It did not work.
There's a photo of that somewhere.
There is a photo of that, but because you could plug the double bass in, hit a pickup, but I ran it through my Helix, which then went straight to the desk.
Did it?
Unless they mic'd it up through the Mesa.
I thought it did.
Maybe it went through the Mesa.
I think so.
That's stupid. But yeah,
Do we talk about the miking again? Because it's the same as last
this
time.
is all the making's pretty much the same.
But what if people didn't listen last time?
Well, you should have listened last time. Go
That's
to
true.
go to the first episode to understand the context of this one. But yeah, because there was a double bass there because Steve, our producer,
He's
plays-
a double bass guy.
he's a double bass guy.
Double bass guy.
So
Double
I'm
bass
like,
man.
so I'm like, oh yeah, I can play a double bass. It's probably the same as just a regular bass. It's not. And then I put a synth pedal.
Yeah,
through
well, I
it.
mean, you did try to play slap bass on it.
I did play slap bass on a double bass.
How'd that go?
It didn't sound good. And then I tried to pluck it, and that didn't sound good either.
Because they're kind of a thuddy.
Yeah, it's very thuddy, and it just wasn't good. It wasn't good.
What I mean by thuddy is like short notes, just real like. Bop,
Yeah, no, there wasn't
bop.
enough sustain. It
No,
was just,
no sustain.
because then the something would just cut out and be like, "Meh," and not like.
Yeah. Did it not get put in there as a layer though?
No, it didn't. We just kind of scrapped that.
Oh, we just cut it. Okay.
Yeah, and then it was just the it was just my bass. I don't remember what bass I used. I might have used my artist.
I'd say so.
I think I used my fretless bass with that because I wanted the I don't know what I wanted. I just it felt better to use my fretless on that than it did a fret. Oh, I think it's because I didn't like the sound of slap bass with my frets.
Oh.
I think I didn't like the sound of the frets because it was buzzy. But then I did slap bass on a fretless and it was even more buzzy.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking.
I know I used the Les Paul on that.
Mm.
I used the Les Paul Custom, 1981 Les Paul Custom for the rhythm part.
Yeah.
The solo might have been the Firebird, I'd say. Same amp as last time.
Yeah.
I think all of... That's not true, actually. There was a different amp used on a couple of things.
Yeah.
Probably the same overdrive. Probably the big noise amplification thing.
Yeah.
And probably with I don't know. There might have been the Emerson custom clone thing that I use as well.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Cameron used. I don't feel like he used something weird on that. Did he double it with that 12-string Rickenbacker thing?
I think he doubled it with that Rick.
The
Yeah, the
Whatever it
that
is. that thing.
that bit. I think he did.
Don't know what he used for the distorted part. It may well have been the 335.
It
There
could
were a
have
couple of the guitars that he used for the most part. There was that. Was it an L6?
Yeah,
Is that what that is?
I think so.
The weird Gibson looks like a Les Paul, but kind of too big, but also thinner.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
It has a 6-way selector thing on it,
Mm.
which was really funny because the idea of that using that guitar was to pick a weird setting.
Mm.
We found a setting that sounded the best. Just happened to be that it was the bridge pickup with nothing special.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what we were using anyway.
Yeah.
He brought his Nighthawk But I don't know if he used it very much.
I don't think he did.
He used it once.
Yeah.
I don't know what for though.
No.
He won't. If no one will remember.
No one will remember.
I don't know. There were a lot of Gibson guitars.
Yes.
There was that Rickenbacker. There was that Johnny Marr signature Jaguar.
Yes.
And I don't remember what that got used on.
No.
Might have been that.
Could have been.
Could have been that. But that would have just been that orange again as well.
Yeah, straight to the orange.
The dual terror in the half power setting.
Half power.
So 15 watts. It was going hard.
Oh, it was going hard.
Same vocal mic, that M49.
Same vocals. I don't know what the snare, if we change out the snare for that.
Oh.
We might have gone for a deeper one.
I don't know.
I don't remember what the snares were.
No, I can't remember. There were like 5 different snares and we just changed them out constantly. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that was too weird on that.
No, it was. I mean, other than the song just being weird.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Just the
There's no extra layers or anything.
There's no extra layers. It's just the recording was pretty simple. And it's just like,
But that one was simple.
That one was simple. Simple.
Copyright.
Oh,
Not when you sing like that though.
no.
Yeah, I think that was probably one of the most simple songs there was.
I don't
'Cause
remember.
there wasn't much doubling.
No.
Did I double the vocal?
No.
Not on that one. No,
No.
thank God. That would be too much Kiwi accent.
Too much Kiwi accent. I wasn't sure.
I might have doubled the choruses a little bit.
Maybe. I mean, we did a few takes.
I don't know. Tom did some wizardry later and just found that most of the vocal takes for the chorus were consistent enough to just put them on at the same time on everything. And I don't know why that happened. That was just one of those little magical things that happened at Sublime in the span of 3 days.
Yeah. I don't remember how long it took to record that song.
Probably longer than it should have.
Probably.
There were a couple of songs that just took a long time for no reason, and it was always the ones that are like, well, let's knock this one out quick.
Yeah, it was like, we'll knock it out quick, and then it's just like, oh, I played one wrong note in there, and it's just like, oh, I flubbed that one. But there were some songs that was just like, okay, we did it pretty quickly. It's like, we did one take, it's like, oh, it was good, we'll do a second take just in case, and that second take was better, and it's like, okay, we'll just use that.
Yeah, which one was one take? Was it Sheep's Clothing was like 1 or 2?
Yeah, I think Sheep's got like the longest.
But we were sitting there going, "Oh, this is gonna take forever."
Yeah,
and then suddenly it was just like, "Oh,
the longest, most complicated
fine.
movie one," and it's just like, "Oh, okay, we just nailed it." Kind of there.
But yeah, Fra-gee-lay. Oh, we haven't talked about the lyric video.
We're gonna get to the lyric video.
We should talk about the lyric video.
We'll talk about the lyric video. Whose idea was that?
Was it mine?
It might have been your. Yeah.
I think I said I just want to write stuff on boxes.
Yeah, the lyric video is your responsibility.
And kick them around.
So, Carl found some boxes, wrote the lyrics on some of the faces of the boxes.
Yeah, I sort of decided to do that because I didn't want to have so many boxes. It was going to be too many boxes if I had one per lyric.
Yeah.
So then we had to find this weird way to choreograph that properly. And then we just went to a car park and did that.
We went to a car park with the boxes, and then recorded. Hamish and I were somehow had to pick up
the right boxes,
the right boxes with the right lyrics on the face at the right time, and put it to the camera. Which that was quite difficult actually.
And that was just a one-shot video.
That was one-shot video.
Most of them are.
Yeah, and and then for the solo, we pan up and we see Carl with a massive box on his head playing the solo.
Yeah, and that was my idea too, right?
That was your idea.
I had a lot of
because you wanted to be a full box man. You wanted full box armor.
I didn't have the time or the energy to figure that out.
No.
What I did have the time or energy to figure out though was buying an SG between recording and filming that, and it just so happened that had to be flown. Yeah. So I still had the Air New Zealand fragile. The fragile
sticker on it.
So that was literally the only reason that I used that for that music video.
Yeah.
Was I wanted the fragile sticker on the case.
Yeah. But other than that, I think we did like 3 takes of that video.
I will say it was terrifying to have boxes thrown at my head when I couldn't see, and all that I hear is just the deafening sound of cardboard against cardboard.
Oh yeah.
Because after we filmed it, we decided that everyone should have a go at feeling how that feels.
Oh yeah. We all threw boxes at each other.
Yeah.
With the big box on our heads. That didn't take as long as I thought it would.
The filming?
The filming.
Oh.
Because usually, for me, when I allow for a lot for filming, it's like, okay, it could, we'll aim for a 3-hour thing. But it's also because it's like we have to make it all up on the spot, kind of what we're doing. And it's like, we're going to find the right scenery, we've got to find the right, camera angles, the right...
Yeah, because we were going to do it at my house, and then we decided on the day that we were not going to do it at my house, and we'd do it somewhere else.
Yeah, and then we didn't know where to do it. We just drove around until we found a spot.
No, we found the spot. We knew where we were going to go.
Oh, we knew where we were going.
Yeah, that one we did.
Yeah. And then it was just like, well, we're in the car park. And then we found it was a little...
There's just that little grassy curb.
The little grassy curb. Which looked pretty good.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with anything else.
No. But it's, it's good enough. We don't have a budget.
The budget?
The budget is cardboard boxes.
Yeah, I had those around, so that was nice. That was good. Just as well. Yeah. We could not buy more.
No, it was super easy to edit that video as well.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not like I had...
Cut the start, cut the finish.
Well, yeah, cut the start, cut the finish. Put
song.
Yeah, put song, and then I'd have the text as well. Oh, the Fra-gee-lay text for the very start.
Oh, yeah. Is that in Comic Sans?
It is in Comic Sans.
You use that a lot.
It's a font I can read. That font was specifically designed for people who can't read well.
Was it?
Yeah, Comic Sans was designed for people with dyslexia and stuff, so that it's easier to read because it's wobbly.
Why is it called Comic Sans?
I don't know.
Because it's obviously not designed to be funny.
Well, no, but it looks weird. But it's easier to read because it's already discombobulated.
Oh, did not know that.
There you go. I just use it because I can read it.
Are you the font guy? Is that
What?
you? Are you the font nerd?
The font? No, I'm not the font nerd.
What's your favourite font?
Well, Times New Roman. Arial's too basic. Times New Roman's proper. Comic Sans I can read.
I don't go for the ones I can read. I go for like New Rocker.
Well, yeah.
On the website.
Well, whatever looks cool. It depends what it is. If it's something I need to read, then I go for one I can read. If it's something that needs to look cool, because I assume other people can read, then you go for one that looks cool.
I just can't read and assume no one can, so it just looks cool. It's just weird symbols.
Yeah.
Wingdings. Is that the one?
I don't know.
You seen that?
I don't know.
That's one that never gets used because it actually makes no sense. It's not letters anymore.
Oh.
It's just little pictures.
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, you're missing out. There's Wingdings 1, Wingdings 2. Stock Microsoft Word.
Okay. I don't know how we got to fonts like this.
Comic Sans.
Comic Sans. Yeah, that was it. That's just kind of... I mean, we don't have a budget.
I mean, that song's just pretty simple.
That song is pretty simple.
There's not a lot more to say about that.
I think I wanted to do Slap because I was like listening to a lot of Primus, and I'm like, I'm gonna have my Primus song, and then
that's what you said.
That's what I said, and then it's just slap bass. It doesn't sound like Primus at all.
No, it doesn't.
I was like, I'm listening to Primus. I'm gonna have my Primus song. It doesn't sound like Primus. It's just slap bass.
I based the guitar riff on Van Halen.
Oh,
and then you came in with like Primus. I'm like, oh, okay.
There's a lot of weird influences between Carl and I that never quite met during the writing. It's changed now. I've adapted my writing process. And my influences.
I thought it was fine.
Well, no, it is fine.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, but it's more just like because I come from my kind of metal background and my prog influences.
I come from just weird 80s influenced
Yeah.
Stuff.
And
Just stuff.
Just stuff. And then it's like, well, I can't just make it sound like Metallica. I can't just make it sound like Primus because I'm not that good. So I'll just
I don't
make
think
it.
I can sing as well as Primus. I don't think I got that talent.
It's pretty difficult. Oh yeah, it's crazy. So I just make up my own stuff. But now I'm listening to Poison.
Which is not what I listen to at all.
Well, it sounds just like Van Halen. Just a little bit special.
The lyrics are more concerning.
The lyrics are very concerning. But
What?
oh no,
You've noticed the low battery warning.
the low battery warning.
It's been like that for 10 minutes.
Oh, there might not be video for the rest of this
No,
episode.
it's still filming. I
Oh yeah.
think.
Well, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh well. If the video had cut out 10 minutes ago, then
I mean, there's nothing else to say about Fra-gee-lay.
no. Is that it?
Yeah, well, the only thing I've got to say is if you're a courier
Yeah.
and you listen to Fra-gee-lay, don't be a hypocrite. Enjoy the song,
Yeah. Just enjoy the song.
but respect the song.
Respect our packages. I needed my bass amp, and it was destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty difficult to destroy sort of 20 mil thick MDF.
Yeah. Like the box itself, that's plywood, and then the baffle is MDF, and it was thick and screwed on pretty well. It did not show up like that. It was cracked and broken.
Yeah, well, sort of not medium dense anymore. It was sort of, I don't know what you call that. There was sort of no density in some parts. It was just sort of gone.
It was just gone. I don't understand how it happened.
The density joke is MDF is medium density fiberboard.
And that concludes this episode 2 of Third Eye, talking about Fra-gee-lay. Macca's?